Good Thursday morning. Israel ramping up its war against Hamas.
As the world braces for a major escalation. It's October 12th. This is Today. Breaking overnight, intensifying. Israeli forces stepping up airstrikes across Gaza with a ground invasion now imminent. The prime minister vowing to crush the terrorists behind the brutal weekend attacks as new and sickening atrocities come to light.
This attack was a campaign of pure cruelty, not just hate, but pure cruelty.
The Secretary of State arriving in the region this morning, pushing for the release of American hostages. We're there live. Speaker scramble.
Obviously, we still have work to do.
House Republicans nominate Steve Scalise, but can he find the votes to be elected with his own party divided? The very latest from Capitol Hill. Breaking overnight, extreme weather, damaging tornadoes in Florida. The threat ongoing this morning. Al's tracking the storms and a coast-to-coast system set to bring snow to the west and more rain to the northeast this weekend. Uphill battle. We're learning more about the health struggles of Olympic icon Mary Lou Retton, hospitalized with a rare form of pneumonia.
She's still fighting. It's going to be a day-by-day process.
What her family is now sharing amid a massive outpouring of support. Those stories plus, we have a winner. Someone is waking up nearly $2 billion richer after nabbing the second largest jackpot in U.S. history. We'll tell you where that winning ticket was sold. And tailor-made. The superstar steps out at the premiere of her concert film that's already a blockbuster.
Taylor, how are you feeling?
Adding to the fan frenzy, an appearance by Beyonce. And we had one of the best seats in the house.
We are literally watching the concert film with Taylor Swift right behind us.
Today, Thursday, October 12th, 2023.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie. From Washington, D.C., and Hoda Kotb. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Good morning. Welcome to Today. We're happy to have you with us on this Thursday morning. I am here in Studio 1A. Savannah joins us from Washington, and we're going to get right to our top story. Take a look at this. This is Gaza this morning, where the Israeli military is intensifying airstrikes ahead of a ground invasion that could begin at any moment.
Israel has been steadily building up assets and forces near that area, and Israel's prime minister saying during the first meeting of his country's emergency unity government, quote, every Hamas member is a dead man.
Meantime, there are new concerns over the fate of the roughly 150 hostages, including Americans, taken by Hamas terrorists in those brutal weekend attacks. President Biden saying he is not giving up hope of bringing them home.
And to that end, Hoda, Secretary of State Antony Blinken now in Israel, meeting with that nation's top officials this morning.
We've got it all covered, including what that ground attack may look like. We're going to start off with NBC's Richard Engel. Richard, good morning.
Good morning.
Carson's here. Hey, Carson.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Coming up, we're going to give you the long-awaited return of Saturday Night Live, and the cast member now turned host, the very funny Pete Davidson. But first, good morning, Savannah.
Hello, Carson. Guys, I cannot wait to share the highlights from a really special event last night. We honored America's hidden heroes, military caregivers. We are shining a light on them and what they do for our country. But first, a check of your local news and weather.
It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, major escalation. Israel carrying out even more airstrikes overnight ahead of an imminent ground war. This comes amid new concern over the fate of the hostages, including Americans taken in those surprise attacks on Israel. We're live with the latest developments. Plus, hidden heroes. Savannah takes us inside a very special event honoring a very special group of caregivers for veterans.
First of all, just what does it mean to you to be here tonight and to be recognized and appreciated as caregivers?
Well, I think it's important to recognize that caregivers are more than just wives. They're husbands taking care of spouses, their children taking care of parents, sons taking care of fathers. So caregiving is an activity that transcends gender roles.
This morning, we are shining a light on their incredible stories. And live from New York, SNL is back, and so is a familiar face.
Pete, what are you doing here?
Plus, two of the show's biggest alums, Eddie Murphy and Adam Sandler, are out with new projects.
I got a feeling this year's gonna be different.
Honestly, it's like you're signing your life away.
We've got a sneak peek coming up in an action-packed pop star today, Thursday, October 12th, 2023.
Girls trip to meet the Today Show family from York, PA.
On fall break from Carmel, Indiana.
Celebrating my 13th birthday.
Visiting from DeWitt, Iowa.
To celebrate our anniversary.
Here to celebrate my retirement.
From Alton, Illinois.
On our first trip to New York.
From Indianapolis.
On a mother-daughter trip, checking off our bucket list. From Laramie, Wyoming.
Hello, Lake Charles, Louisiana.
And Sierra Vista, Arizona. Sending love to friends and family.
In San Antonio, Texas.
Journalism students from the University of Missouri. Go Tigers!
Go Tigers, go Tigers. Welcome back to Today. We're so happy that you're with us on this Thursday morning. We've got a big crowd here in New York. I see some Savannah signs, girl, SG. They're not going to be happy, but we'll give them extra love for you on the plaza this morning.
Morning, guys. Good to see you.
All right, let's get right to our news at 8 o'clock. We're going to begin with breaking news from Israel, where Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived this morning after meeting with Israel's Prime Minister. Blinken revealed an increase in the number of Americans known to have been killed in the Hamas terror attacks.
Giada's pasta. It's fantastic. She grew up with it. You know it's great.
This is what it looks like.
How's Jade?
This is
How's
what
your
it
daughter?
looks like.
Jade's
She's
good.
great.
I love watching you cook with Jade.
She's great.
Fantastic. 5. We did it. 4. The noodles. We're back
3.
after local news.
2. Christmas pizza.